Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. And let's get into it, shall we? I really just wanted to throw this up here real quick because, well, Pokemon Go was great today. Today as this recording, not whenever this video is posted. They had an event going on, Pokemon Go Tour 2024. It was for SINNOH. Yes, the SINNOH Tour, or whatever. It was awesome. You have Pokemon such as Dialga and Palkia that the storyline is there's some kind of time warping going on where, you've got their, normal form and then I guess what they're calling their origin form or their, pretty much they look like, one of them looks like they're on horse legs or whatever. I've got to go into the in-game news to give you pretty much the deets. So that's what we're going to do here. This video is not going to show up. So the origin form of both of them is the one that has this move called Spatial Rend. I started to say special. So Palkia knows Spatial Rend, and Dialga knows Roar of Time. So what do those moves do? They basically suspend time to where things like Lucky Eggs, Incense, and pretty much the Star Piece. Pretty much anything but lures that have a timer on them, even the daily Incense. You gain an extra 12 minutes because they pause for 12 minutes. So you can still catch these Pokemon and, still evolve things without the expense of the timer winding down on you. So that's very awesome. I'm very appreciative of that. It mixed it up because the hardest thing was just actually catching these things. Now they can also be shiny and they only appear randomly at certain times of the hour. So this event was from 10 to 6 Saturday, February 24th, 2024. You gotta like that. 2/24/24. And then tomorrow, February 25th, Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 a.m. I'm not sure what's going to go on the Sunday part of it, but I'm speaking to the Saturday part of it. They also had a really good storyline where both the Professor, Ree, and even Giovanni were kind of captured in this whole thing, and you got to work with Sierra, Cliff, and Arlo, and they were kind of working with you. They also were praising your Pokemon. They were, helping you out, giving you shadow Pokemon. It was pretty cool. I was out there and forgot my yellow hat of all things, so that was a shame on me networking wise, but I did see some people old and new. Some people I'm not even sure I get along with anymore, but they were out there playing, and it was good for the community that this event was there to remind you of why you like playing this in the first place. Well, I know I don't make videos as often as I used to. I said I gotta make one for this. Anytime you can get out and be around people who also like the game. And I finally was able to do the routes. I mean, let me tell you, my second account, yes, my small account, I still use that primarily for raids, but I'm trying to get it to level 40, and I brought it out because there was so much research that I had from yesteryear. Research from like 4 years ago. Research from 4 years ago, I was able to just every time I clicked on a Pokemon and captured them, it was like I had an orange thing just ready to claim. Reward, claim reward, claim reward, claim reward. It's been like that over 30 times now, every little thing I do. So I'm about, 700,000 away from 40 on that account. And I'm not saying I'll be done with it tomorrow or anything like that. But if I were to make some best friends, maybe 3 of those, which I doubt is going to happen by tomorrow, but if I were, that would do it right there. Just a lot of raiding with Lucky Eggs on. I actually spent some money on that account for the first time in some years. So that was cool. Sorry, no footage of any of that. I did run into somebody. And here's the thing I want to say before I speak on that thought. I was able to finally take advantage of the assets in the game. Because I felt like I couldn't record screen capture. I was just doing still pictures and stuff. Turns out, if I download those assets from home, it made it a lot easier for the game to juggle what it's trying to do and me recording at the same time. But there were some updates that made that very awful for my game, for my phone, and the game would crash out a lot. So on my current phone, maybe 100 megabytes or something like that is what was missing. That was cool. But on my old iPhone 8, yeah, I still have that. That's my backup. That one, it was like half a gig of updates that needed to be downloaded. So that was crazy. But everything that needed to be done was done. And just before my battery died, I was able to get right where all of my routes and everything was complete. I just needed to take on Giovanni. So like I was in the car, was able to charge my phone and then take on him. So that was pretty fun. The storyline, they got really creative with it. It was different, it was fresh. Hopefully they can keep their foot on the gas in that way. Now one criticism I would say, it was overwhelming. And there was just so many Pokemon. There was a special research or task where you had to basically get Uxie, a Zelf, and Misprint, right? You had to take pictures of them. You couldn't just catch them. You had to take pictures of them. And it was hard enough just to catch them, because Lord knows they would break out of every ball and just run away. But it was hard to see them when there's like 7 Pokemon circled around them. And if you're not paying attention or not trying to catch everything, so focus on what you want, you just wouldn't see them. So what I ended up having to do was just kind of hearing what everyone else was doing. Oh, this one's over here and this one's here, and you can see them on your phone, but sometimes what's on your phone isn't close by. It could be like a block away, 5 blocks away, and we're not leaving an area that's hot to go get this one thing. Believe you me, that wasn't going to happen. But it was pretty cool, pretty darn cool that they had all of them out in the wild. And what would happen is, if you took the screenshot of them, then the researcher will reward you with an encounter with them that was easier to actually catch. They weren't the high CP ones, but they weren't like so they would kind of trick you. They would give you the CPs as if they were in a raid, but then if you didn't catch them, most likely you didn't. But if you were lucky, cool. But if you didn't, you got to open the research and got like a 1600 CP one. And then you had a better chance of actually catching those. Still red circles on both, but you had a really good chance of catching them. I got really lucky somewhere in the footage that's rolling on the side here. You'll see I got the shiny.
Alarm off.
You see I got the shiny Misprint. So that was cool there. I was happy about that. Lastly, what I was going to add to it was, while every hour stuff is rotating, it really enhanced the party part of it, because if you had to get steel types or ice types or rock type, for the 3 Reggies obviously, that's what you needed to find out in the wild. So kind of like Go Fest, where it's like, hey, catch some of the water types or whatever biomes. You got to do this for $5 and it's not even Go Fest yet. So the tour was a lot better than all the other tours. So that said, I am going to end here. Let me know what you think. Did you get all of these? Like, comment, subscribe, share. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Real Hat Guy out. Hey, how are you? I'm Captain Sensation. I'm on Twitch and YouTube. Enjoy my creations. Movie reviews, let's plays, they're amazing. Stay tuned for more. I'm Captain Sensation. Sympathy for Pokemon and Atari. Wait, here's more funny Mario Party. Games that are chores and some that are gnarly. Fun with Gen X, Virgin Rose, and Kari. Woo! There we go, y'all. Been waiting to do that for a little bit. But hey, see y'all on the next one.